Welcome back to the Barca Breakdown. My name is Adam. I'm here with the Use.
What's up, guys?
And we have a sizzler today, Use, because we're talking and following up our most watched video of all time right here about the Ballon d'Or. And that was right after the Copa and the Euros, right? And what we're in right now is another international break. We had some hot games, right? Argentina win 3-0 versus Uruguay. We had Messi score, the greatest player of all time, Copa America champion. We had Depay put in 2 for the Netherlands against Gibraltar. And so during this break, what happened is the 30-man shortlist for the Ballon d'Or finally came out, Use. And there aren't too many surprises. But as we get into the video, what we're going to talk about is, has anything changed since the Copa America and the Euros in terms of who is in that top 3 spot of the Ballon d'Or voting this season? And then we're going to take it and bring it full circle and talk about Barcelona, which of our players made it. Hint, hint, Pedri, 18-year-old golden boy of the Euros, is on the list. And who's not on the list. And we're going to talk about how that ranks up against previous seasons and whether or not that's a good indication of why we're having a rough start. So the list comes out, Use. No surprises here, right? We had Messi actually say to France Football this weekend he was going to vote for Mbappe and Neymar, his 2 teammates on PSG, and then it would vote for Lewandowski and Benzema. And the list looked a little bit surprising. I think the top half was what we thought, right? Messi, Mbappe, Neymar, Lewandowski, Benzema, Jorginho. Then you had some players from Man City and Chelsea who I don't know if normally would get on the list, especially above Frenkie de Jong or Memphis Depay, but we had Phil Foden, Luis Suarez, Ruben Diaz, Azpilicueta off of Chelsea. And here's the thing, Use. There's often said that the summer is what matters for the Ballon d'Or, right? Who wins the Champions League? Who wins the international tournaments? Who put up a good season in the league? Sure. And so to start off, I think that nothing has changed except for one big thing. I think Messi is clearly number 1 still. Lewandowski is number 2. The only thing I think has changed is Jorginho, after the Euros, was getting a lot of shouts because he won the Champions League and he won the Euros with Italy. However, I feel like lately, and if you've been checking out the @BarcaBreakdown Twitter, you've seen me give some shout-outs to this man, but Karim Benzema has just been on fire in this regular season so far for Real Madrid and for France, as we saw in the Nations League tournament. And so I think he's moved up to number 3. But besides that, I mean, Messi and Lewandowski are clearly number 1 and 2, right, Yus?
Yeah, definitely. Messi, as you said, Copa America champion, has come out and done wonderfully, won Copa del Rey, and has
2 goals
kept
in that
up
Copa del Rey final.
Yeah, exactly. And he's kept up his stats from last season or this calendar year, while him and Lewandowski have some comparable stats. I think Messi takes the cake here, right? I mean,
and yeah,
Lewandowski,
we'll put up on the screen from @TeamLeo on Twitter. But like you're saying, right, go through the list.
Yeah, so goals, Lewandowski has 50, while Messi has 37, which 13 goals is a lot. And then it goes to assists. Messi almost has double with 14, and then 109 chances created, double that of Lewandowski. 25 chances created out of 15, 203 dribbles, and 43 for Lewandowski. Come on, that's not comparable. And then man of the match, 26 to 15 for Messi. 26 for Messi, 15 Lewandowski. And then individual awards is about tied at 4 to 5. So overall, Messi takes the cake here. Did we question that? What was stopping Messi in that video that you linked earlier? Nothing. I think nothing has changed. Yeah.
I mean, that's the big thing. I think the only thing that has perhaps brought Messi down a little bit, and I don't think it's very much, is the fact that he hasn't played that many games with PSG, right? He joined the team late because of, a whole scandal we talked about too much. And then, he had a little bit of a knee injury that kept him out of some league games. He did, however, have that big Champions League goal against Man City for PSG, right? You look at the season, he scored against Sevilla. He's just scored against Uruguay in a big World Cup qualifier like we're talking about. 2 goals versus Chile in the Copa America. And so it does seem like Messi is just putting up a good case. And even though his stats during this, PSG season have not been the best in terms of goal scoring so far, everyone really knows that the Ballon d'Or, unfortunately, is a popularity contest and a titles contest. That's the only reason I think Jorginho even has a shot at the trophy is because, or at the Ballon d'Or, is because he won those 2 big trophies this summer. But like we're saying, I think Messi is the clear favorite. Let us know in the comments if you think Messi's the favorite, if you think that Benzema has indeed surpassed Jorginho. I know some of you will say Mo Salah in the Premier League has just been on a torrid start to the season, and that is, someone who I think could definitely get up into the top 3. So let us know what you think. But let's bring it full circle, Use Barca Breakdown, right? As much as I love Lionel Messi and you hate him, no longer a Barca player. And when we look at the landscape of the 30-man shortlist for Barca, only player, like I mentioned earlier, is the golden boy of the Euros, Pedri, right, who is just a no-doubter in that top 30. However, there are some players missing here who I think have a good shot. I mean, Frenkie de Jong, like, he didn't have the best Euros in terms of going that far in the tournament, right? The Netherlands were kind of upset in that first knockout game, which is unfortunate, but I think he's definitely a top 30 player in the world. Busquets just won the weird Nations League MVP trophy, which is, for the finals, which is kind of a made-up trophy, I think. But he had a good Nations League. He was also really good in the Euros in that midfield with Pedri, and it feels like just off of recognition, you'd think he would get there. However, we have had our own criticisms of Busquets, no doubt, this season. And then Memphis Depay, man. I don't understand how Memphis Depay is not on that list. I mean, he has 48 goals and assists in 2021, right, total. And only Lewandowski, Messi, Haaland, and Mbappe have more. And somehow he's not in the top 30. You're telling me that, Azpilicueta or Ruben Diaz or even Phil Foden, as much as I like Phil Foden as a Man City fan, I don't think he belongs up there in front of Depay. And that's pretty treacherous, right? And if you look at the list, Use, I mean, just let us know, like, what is the comparison? How does one player on the list this season compare to the previous seasons? Especially noting, by the way, that Griezmann, even though he's on Atletico, didn't even make the top 30. So we definitely only had, one player.
Yeah, so this 2021, Pedri's our man, the golden boy, and nobody else. And then you go to 2020, we didn't have that Ballon d'Or. 2019, we had 4 people from Barcelona, Messi, FDJ, Stegen, and Griezmann, who, like you just said, did not make it at all on this short man list. 2018, we had 3 people again, Messi, Suarez, Rakitic. 2017, Messi, Suarez, Neymar. And then 2016, Messi, Suarez, Neymar, and Iniesta with 4. So in the last 4 years there, 4 to 3 people from Barcelona every year who were top of the line players. Maybe not Rakitic, because I believe that was his World Cup performance that put him up there.
Yeah, sure.
But that's crazy. That's not a good sign. And I know that there's no way some of these players come to Barcelona and then somehow should have probably made this short man list, but didn't because of, I think, some difficulties on Barcelona, unfortunately.
Well,
it's not a good
hard,
sign,
right?
dude.
Like a team that didn't win the league, that only won the Copa del Rey, with the Netherlands not going far in the Euros, with France getting upset kind of shockingly, with Busquets getting older. I mean, I don't think it's necessarily. I think Depay and Frenkie de Jong are certainly top 30 players in the world. Am I surprised based off of the titles they won and the performances, like I just mentioned, that they're not on the list? Yeah. No. But I do think, as much as the Ballon d'Or is a popularity contest, I mean, if you're in the top 30, it definitely means, you're in the conversation for one of the best players in the world at your position, I would say. And it does kind of, as much as it's a popularity contest, and I don't want to give it that much credence and that much, honor, because Messi should have, 14 of these Ballon d'Ors by now if it actually mattered and was for the best player in the world. I do think it kind of shows what's happening with our team, right? I mean, we have the best player in the world leaving the team, and then we didn't get anyone in the summer because of our financial ruin. Fati's been hurt. Dembele was, hurt for part of the season and didn't even play in the Euros besides, I think, the first game. And then, like we said, the players who got short-staffed. So it just seems like this is the Barcelona we're in. We're in a rebuild year. We, everyone's kind of laughing at us. Not only was last season bad in terms of choking the league away at the end of the season, we've also started off this season really horribly. And so this is what you get. I mean, it's a tough time, like we all know. I'm getting excited for Valencia, but in the comments, let us know, what are your thoughts? Should Depay have made it? Should Frenkie de Jong have made it? What about Busquets? And do you think next year, if we look out, do you think those players will make it? Do you think Fati or Dembele have a chance to make it? Let us know in the comments your thoughts. I really appreciate you guys listening and watching. Thank you so much. Have a nice day.
Thanks, guys.